Hey everybody, welcome to your Divine Intelligence Report. I'm your reporter, Kevin Cross. Let's go. Right, so if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and watch this whole video all the way through. I am a reporter for Divine Intelligence. I use different divination tools, plus channeling from my spirit guides to bring you a message. The intention is to enlighten, to inspire, to heal others, and so that you'll have a better day and hopefully a better life. We're using the Happier Me affirmation cards by Ariane. You can find them on Amazon, and our our affirmation of the day is: I am able to accomplish anything I set my mind upon. What is it that you desire and you haven't succeeded at yet? Divide and conquer. Give yourself time and give yourself time and divide your plan into small pieces. After each victory, you will feel uplifted and ready to move on. I like that. Setting goals sometimes can be like a big step. Anyway, credit where credit's due. I am using Kyle Gray, both decks by the amazing Kyle Gray this week. Card of the week comes from the Divine Masters Oracle. I like working with the Divine Masters. These images on both decks have been produced by Jennifer Hawkyard. We have, working with us all week long, the Divine Goddess, Green Tara, who brings healing light. She's unfolding wellness, and she's asking us to know that healing is part of our journey. There's lots more for that, but each day she's going to be talking about the healing element of how far we've come. So if you're finding yourself repeating some experiences, some challenges, some awkward moments, awkward conversations that have already occurred, and you've come back around, it isn't that you're being punished, it's for you to see how far you have actually come. All right, so we are using the Gateway of Light activation deck. It's an oracle deck, mainly because I've been feeling that the different realms, angelic realms, fairy realms, spiritual realms, ascended master, all these different realms, including, well, what clued me in was the two from the Venusians yesterday or last week, that make me wonder why all these different realms are gathering at this time to help us. It seems as if the galactic friends of the earth are coming forward as the earth heals itself and goes through these changes, climate change, energetic changes. So I thought the Gateway of Light this week would be an ideal deck to choose to bring us forward. My isms are: I'm on the way to another wonderful experience. Goes with Green Tara. I am a noble person doing world-class work and fulfilling a mighty purpose through the eyes of love. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should say through the eyes of love and the eyes of healing. Today, my friends, is a number 9 angelic numerology number. That's about writing, being creative, being artistic, getting into the completion mode. It's also about kindness, humanitarian efforts, giving to charity, focusing on how we can be of service to others. So let's get right down to our card of the day, and thank you, Gertrude and Beatrice. Now, this morning they are sitting almost as if they are in the windowsill of the cosmic. Well, there's our reading. The cosmic, like they're looking out towards the cosmos, as if they're in a spaceship, still sitting with their table between the two of them, but looking out at a great scene with us in front of them, then there's this table with the two of them, and then there's this big, like a portal, like a window, like a view, like a vista out over these different realms, and both of them are in awe. So if you're beginning to see some codes coming, if you've been getting feelings of being tired one minute and overly energetic the next, which I know I have, the time that you rest is when you rest. The time that you're awake is when you're awake. And you could be awaking at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Just get up, start writing. It's different. The timing is different. That is when the spiritual chime picks up. All right. This is new for me, so I'm going to go with what the divine intelligence is telling me with this deck of cards. Feels like, it feels like there's 2 cards. There are 2 cards. And I did do a shuffle. So let's move all this over. See what we got. Wisdom, clarity, divine and healing, high vibrational energy. This goes with these 2. High vibrational energy, the crystal skull. That's what we know is going on. Why is it going on? Anu Nakati. I don't even know how to say that word. Anunnaki. Okay. Light codes. So we're getting wisdom and light codes coming. Energetic shifting. New information. And the very end of a cycle. So those of us that are of the light have been hearing this a lot. Which is why I feel like these cards are important. Hathor, light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So I have to say that all of this in this reading is honestly about feeling like you're plugged in to an energy source that you cannot physically see or hear, but you can esoterically feel the feeling of being so filled with joy, with love, with compassion, with awe that it's overwhelming or seems overwhelming. So you call upon Green Tara, who's bringing you that healing light. And these are almost as if someone is cleaning the crystals of your mind and your soul and your body, and you have to rest. You may be taking on different food sources. This is coming from Beatrice. Let me go up over to this camera. You may be getting to this simple, or at least maybe I'm being asked to suggest you go more to the kind of fruits and vegetables that contain photonic rays, things that grow in the sun, things that are seasonal. Also, there's a greater amount of water that is being pushed into the planet. Water is the energy of healing. Those of us that are physical on here on Earth have been hearing about areas of the world out there in the Middle East and Africa, these larger continents that have for a long time been dry and desert and sand and sun and heat, are now being flooded. Water, the replenishment is coming to those regions, all with the idea of healing. I think it might be interesting for me to read a little bit about what Green Tara and how she came into being, because she came from the tears of let's see. Green Tara is one of the most beloved and respected female deities in the Buddhist tradition, and is well regarded by many practitioners across the world. born of pure compassion. She's there to assist us all in moving away from suffering and into wholeness. I feel like the earth and all of these light code activation is coming to shine a light on humanity, to bring forth a feeling of compassion, of love, of healing. And indeed, we're having human experiences of sudden death, violence, war, scarcity, uncertainty, the feeling that we are not so much in control. Well, that's what has to be breaking down, because the idea that we should be controlling other people and we should have control of ourselves is being challenged, questioned. Not to say that we shouldn't obey authority or respect authority. It's more about respecting integrity and going about a business with integrity, with respect, with love, with healing, with understanding. This is about the light that you get sparked when you feel like something's wrong, but you're not physically in front of whatever it is that you feel like is wrong. Or the celebration of love and the celebration of light and the celebration of humanity everywhere. This is what I feel like we're all about to do. We're all about to rise up. But we need each other as this big network, this big Merkaba, this big, what they call the divine matrix. The divine matrix is you and me, a network of people all coming together. And I would say that this reading and these cards will be speaking to each one of you, whether you are finding yourself taking long naps or a short nap that feels like a full hour, 8-hour sleep, or waking up in the middle of the night, or how I was on Friday, feeling physically drained and having no reason why. It's a reflection that we should be consuming foods that are of the earth, simple foods, 2 or 3 ingredients in things, and giving grace and gratitude for that natural food source. I don't want to go into dietary stuff, that seems off my chain. We're all on the way to something more wonderful, more magical, but on that journey, we have to heal things that are not quite right in order for us to serve our fellow humanitarian, our fellow human well. And I think with that, that's all I need to say. Listen, thanks so much for bringing me into your living room every day. Don't forget that you matter. Don't forget that what you say matters. Don't forget that you are just as important as the next person. And until tomorrow, big love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.